Alright, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and get a pan, hit it with a little oil, and then you're going to go ahead and get your chicken and place it on the pan, get a little oil on it. And then we are going to go into the oven. First thing you want to do, get that into the oven. Alright, let's get our butter into the pot. Alright, you want to bring your butter up and then just kind of get it so that it's melted. Don't burn it. Carrots, onions. Okay, start. You guys can do several cuts with this. Here's one, it's called a row cut. So you kind of cut at an angle, give it a quarter turn, and as the carrot gets thicker, then you lessen the degree. So you basically keep the carrots about the same size. So that's your row cut. You guys can practice any other cuts. A medium dice, small dice, large dice. I'm going to do different ones on this one. So I'm going to do the row cut for the carrot. I'll do a small dice for the onion. But again, this is the row cut. And as you can see, the carrots basically stay about the same size. Get those into our melted butter. Go ahead and we'll do a medium dice on the celery. It's about your medium. Get those in. It's about your medium. You do them several different ways. And then we'll do a small dice on the carrot. Into the pot. And you get that going. Get it sweated out. Okay. Once you sweat it out, then we'll add the garlic. So basically we want it to be a little bit translucent. Alright, once your veggies are basically translucent, or at least the onion and the celery, add your garlic. And then we want to get that incorporated in there. Make sure it starts to slowly cook. You'll start to smell it. It's going to start to smell like nice, good garlic. Again, don't burn it. Once the garlic is nice and cooked in there, you're going to add your flour. This is going to be your roux. This will be kind of like a paste. It thickens right up, and this is what makes your sauce thicken up. Again, don't burn it. Make sure you incorporate it. Lower your flame slightly. Add your 2 cups of chicken broth stock or water, and then you can adjust with a chicken bouillon cube. I've got stock here. At this point, you want to stir it in, and then you want to raise up the stove so that it begins to thicken. The only way this will thicken is if it comes to a simmer. So we're going to go ahead and get this to a nice little simmer, and once it starts to simmer, then we are going to, it's going to start to thicken. There you go. That should thin it up a little. Should still be a little hearty. And at this point now you can add all your seasonings. Again, let's go ahead and cook out the flour. You want to cook out that starch on that flour. So again, about 5 minutes on the stove at a low simmer. We've already brought it up to thicken. And then at this point you guys want to start tasting, adding in any seasonings that you want to, salt, pepper. If you want to add a little of the spices like basil. All right, let's add our salt. Again, if you add a chicken bouillon, then you should be good, but then again, just taste it and adjust. Black pepper, we're gonna add a little black pepper. Stir it up. And then of course, taste where needed. All right, in the bowl I have all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, and sugar. To that we are going to add milk. We're going to add sour cream. That gets it nice and tender. And then we'll add melted butter. And we are going to fold it in. This is going to be for our dumplings. So get this all folded in, and again, don't overmix it, just barely give it a nice little mix until it comes together like a shaggy dough. And you can just literally have it ready just like that. No more than that. Okay, so you guys are actually going to put yours in the steamer. I've got a little steamer basket going here. I've got the dumplings. We're going to get a scoop and scoop them in there. Real simple. You guys could use the larger scoop. I'm using a smaller one. Just place them in there. And then we'll cover it with the lid. Again, you guys will go into the steamer. And they should steam in about 5 minutes. And we got our dumplings. Cover it. We'll check it in about 5 minutes. Alright, after 5 minutes you have these nice beautiful dumplings. You're going to go ahead and add them into your dumpling sauce. Okay, and then finally you're going to add your Tabasco, Worcestershire, all that other stuff. If you have any excess juice, add that in. Don't worry if your chicken isn't cooked all the way. It will cook in the sauce, and just cut it into, and again, this is the last thing. You want to turn off your stove, cut your chicken. You want to kind of cut them in slivers. Again, if you want to dice them, you can. Add them in. I like to go large chunks. Just like this. Mix it up. And how you decide you want to apply the dumplings is up to you. You can actually put them into the soup, or you can put them into your bowl and place it on top of the dumplings. So I'll throw ahead and throw some of the dumplings in. As you can see them, very nice and cooked. And be careful with them, they do break down, so then slightly fold them in and they should be good to go. And there you go.